This week's episodes are brought to you by Aura Frames. Tune in later in the show to find out how you can save big this holiday season on your very own Aura Frame.
This is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Brandon. I love Hallmark's prestige television.
Hi, I'm Jax, and I like Hallmark's prestige television.
I'm Dan, and okay, I see you, Hallmark, and this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Hi.
Oh, boy.
Hi. Now, I know the title of this episode is 12 Dates Till Christmas, episode 1 and 2.
That's right. Yes, of course.
We're going to talk about it. What we're really here to talk about right now is When Calls to Heart. There's a lot to get to.
No.
Well, now we are.
Why are you doing this, man?
We have pregnancies in the cast.
Just let me have
we have
something.
We have Lori Loughlin coming back.
I know. So
I will give you
$300,000
$300,000 to not talk about this right now.
Wait, how much?
Yeah.
I do it for
And
30.
you'll get for that. You can also row for USC.
Oh, come on.
Let the woman live.
I think she likes the jokes. Can I tell you that?
I think
she's
she
a
does,
good
too.
sport. And I
agree.
think she's a wonderful human being who made a
Yes.
dumb mistake, and she's here for the jokes, and I would love to speak to her. I'm serious.
Yeah,
about
honestly, I bet she is. I think that sounds right.
that. I'd bet you $300K.
So, a lot to get to. The show is starting in just a mere weeks now.
God, no, don't say it like that. It's still over a month, right?
Less than a month. It's the first week of January, baby.
God almighty.
We're
First
back.
week of January, baby.
We're back. We're back.
When you would think you would think you get a break after Christmas. No, we're jumping into your fave.
But also, Jax, and I know we've not gotten to the hot take yet, but we're going to go from this to that.
What I will admit is that even though I do enjoy When Calls to Heart, that will be a jump.
That's devastating.
That
That's
will
off
be a jump.
cliff.
Now,
That
you
will be a
mentioned
jump.
it. Lori is coming back. What you?
But is she coming back?
Nope.
No.
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 I wish you were here, Jax, when Dan got the news that
I
Lori's
was-
coming back
For season
next season,
14.
which is when we found out that it's already been greenlit for another season.
The words I
Now,
had.
was that devistating?
It's devastating.
Actually not funny angry. I was just angry. Because here's what's going to happen. They're not going to make any more of this 12 Dates Till. I can just tell you right now. That's the world we live in. Is this going to be 6 episodes and it's going to be done, and we're going to be living in a world where it's like season 38 of When Calls the Heart. Will Elizabeth's grandson dig up the ghost of Jack?
Actually, now that's not.
I don't know why the ghost is buried. There's a lot there, but like that's where we
Dan,
are.
Dan, it's baby Jack.
Yeah.
You talking about my
Oh, I
son?
missed you, baby
You talking-
Jack.
I didn't miss you at
You talking
all.
about my
I missed
son
you
like
so
that?
much.
I get your theoretical son that does not exist yet. Yes, I am.
First of all, who gave you the plans for season 38?
I don't know.
That's supposed to be lock and key,
That's
B.
right. Yeah. And you married who?
I can't.
You
I
can't.
can't spoil it.
You can't. But your son digs up the ghost of
The
dead
ghost.
Jack. The ghost is buried with the body. When he digs up the body, the ghost escapes.
That's right.
That's how it works.
This isn't that bad, actually.
I know.
I mean, maybe I'm back on board.
Season 21.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'll say this: when I really got to hit my stride, got my swagger, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be
What
good.
you're saying is you're what, 6 now?
Yeah.
You're saying you hit your stride at 13 years old.
100%.
The kid acting coach
That's
over
right.
there has questions.
Some people say, you know what? Puberty really takes a number on you. Not me. Not Jack.
Hey, Jax, we're doing a baby. Do you want? I don't want. I have a serious question
Merry
about kid
Christmas.
acting. Merry Christmas,
Merry
baby Jack. I
Christmas,
didn't want to
baby
get out of
Jack.
the. I was in a tough spot because I remembered something I've been dying to ask.
Me?
No, Jax. About
I
But
go?
we'll get to you,
You
soon,
can go.
baby
See you,
Jack.
baby Jack.
We love you. We'll see you in a couple of weeks,
Season
honey.
53 sucks. I hate it.
since 53, we're all dead, man. What are we doing?
Not me. I
You're
run
not.
the show.
Yeah.
Burn
Yes,
it
you
all
do, baby
down.
Jack. We love you.
Love ya.
Jax, I wanted to ask you about this. Maya Hawke, who is the daughter of
Yeah, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman.
And Uma Thurman.
And she's in Stranger Things, and Stranger Things, I'm kind of over it, but she's like continually amazing in it, like so good. I've been listening to interviews. Like, she was on Good Hang with Amy Poehler, and she talks about how being a child actor makes you like when you get older not have to feel like everything's a summer camp. You know, like it's not all like you're not, you know, people who are like, I'll hear Julia Louis-Dreyfus talk and she's like, I wish I could still do Veep because I love all these people and it was an amazing experience. When you're a child actor and then you kind of become jaded as you get older, you're fine. You're just like, I'm not going to fall for this thing. This is, you know, and she talked about that in reference to, I would never do a spinoff of anything. And then she gives a weird example of the one she would, because there's this character, Steve, on Stranger Things, that he was like, if we just go to college and listen to bands and hang out, then I would do that kind of thing.
She would do that.
Do you, like, in coaching child acting, is that a part of coaching where you're like, hey, this industry can be very deceptive to kids, can be very like misleading?
Well, I think it's interesting because it's a great question. And also, have you seen Emma Watson's interview with Jay Shetty?
No.
So as a child actor herself, it sounds very similar, where she's talking about how it's heartbreaking to be pretending to have friendships with people when it's so busy that you just want to go back to your hotel room and crash and all these things. I think what is tricky for a lot of child actors who are super in the public eye, like if you're wildly successful, like if you're doing TV, film, you're not going to summer camps, you're not doing your school shows. I think you are just working. Like, you're not getting to do the fun things. Not that it's not fun, because work is fun, but the things that we all did coming up, which is like, I did summer stock, I did community theater, I did college theater, I did theater in grad school. I did all these things that made me have that summer camp feeling and get close to people in that way that I've still taken with me and feel every time I'm in a project. Now, kids that I work with, some of them, like I worked with many kids that are on Broadway or have done TV and film, but all of them, with the exception of one, are in school regularly and still doing their school stuff and their school shows. And I think for them, while I do see some of the kids getting a little jaded, like in the sense that sometimes they're just getting through auditions and they're not like super excited about them, which at that age I would have been like, oh my gosh, even now I'm like so excited to do an audition. But I think that it is infinitely more complicated, not just when you're successful, because again, like I work with successful kids, but when you don't have any sort of a normal upbringing or get to do art that is not a commodity, I think you never experience what it's like to have that summer camp feeling. And that's one of the greatest feelings in the world.
Makes sense. Makes sense. We're all over the map today, Brian.
We're all over the map.
But I needed to ask you, and I meant to text you and forgot. And so here we are. We'll just do it live. It's totally
well.
fine.
I mean, don't you want to ask Baby Jack?
Yeah,
what
Baby
he
Jack,
thinks?
what do you think about that? Does it feel like a summer camp over at When Calls the Heart?
I bet it does.
I've actually never been to summer camp.
Yeah.
That's true.
You actually spend your weekends on the set, yes?
I live there.
Sleep in a cot in the Mercantile?
In
That
the
seems like
Mercantile.
child abuse. I don't think we can.
I'm not a child.
Oh, there
That's
it is.
creepy.
I'm an adult playing a child. And I feel like we've talked about this before.
I hate
We
it.
haven't. I guarantee it. I would have remembered that.
Maybe it's the backstory I've made up. No,
Wait,
I'm not a kid.
Wait, Baby Jack, I tell you I love you all the time, and I talk to you in a way that I talk to the kids.
100%.
This feels weird.
Baby Jack,
Are you a
no,
man?
no, I'm not doing this.
love it.
I'm not doing this anymore. Right now, honest answer, without, how old are you?
26.
Good God.
Are you a man? You're a man.
Yes, I'm a man.
I feel upset.
Yeah.
I love you.
Nope.
Great.
Nope.
No,
Man,
no.
let's talk 12 Days Till Christmas, shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Shall we?
We're talking about episodes 1 and 2 today. We're sandwiching together
So you're
the
going to be
same
like
way.
47 in season 34.
Yeah, that's probably good math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, he's gone. He hung up. He was
Yeah,
embarrassed.
Of course, yes.
You embarrassed him, Jax.
I embarrassed him because
Yeah.
I feel like I've been duped
Yeah.
she's
into
been
telling
saying
a
I love you
grown
to a
man that I
26-year-old.
love him.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then I'm here to support him. He and I have done Zooms where I coached him
That's
right.
for free.
And that's what is that? Like, he's only 5 years younger than Jax is. What are we doing?
Exactly. And maybe he's hitting on me.
Maybe he is.
Gross.
Maybe he is.
Gross.
I don't like
Hey, Jax, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you ever felt misled.
Do you have feelings for
I
me,
know
baby
that
Jack?
my childlike demeanor and overall vibe probably gave you the idea that I was a kid.
It's because you look like you're a child.
Yes. Yes, I get that a lot.
All right. Great. I don't think that helped.
I can't be what you want me to be for
And
you.
I can't be who anyone wants me to be.
Between Ted and Baby
Everybody
Jack,
just
what are we
wants me
doing to
be
Jack?
6. Everyone wants me to be 6 forever.
Oh my God.
You guys knew that I smoked cigarettes. Why we talked about this?
I just thought you were acting out.
All right. All right. I don't know. Maybe Baby Jack coming on the show now is kind of interesting. Kind of weird.
It's what we've got in season 13. You're welcome.
Hallmark deserves this. All right, 12 Dates Till Christmas. Hallmark is releasing them 2 at a time. We're reviewing them 2 at a time.
That's right.
So here we go. The first 2 episodes. 1 is called "'Tis the Season." 2 is called "'Tis the Season for Red Flags."
All right.
So I don't know. December 5th, 2025 is when they aired, and they went a little something like this.
Hi. In this show, Mae Whitman goes on 12 dates, and her dad, she thinks is in a recliner, but he's actually out there hooking up with Jane Seymour. You're not going to believe what happens next.
It doesn't feel fair to have your heart broken at Christmas. That's how this show starts. And that's exactly what happened to Kate. Kate is currently having to take care of her dad, as Dan mentioned, and life is just passing her by. That's why she did this thing that gave her the most amazing Christmas ever. She fell in love. But we'll get there. Cut back 3 weeks earlier, and we find out that her dad, Mac, despite the fact that he's supposed to be moving around to help. He had a hip surgery thing, and so he's supposed to be moving around a bit to help strengthen it. He's not doing that, which has her worried. She goes to the coffee shop, and her friend Laura tells her that she got her a Christmas gift, a Christmas-themed dating service, 12 Dates Till Christmas. Kate isn't about that. So her friend Laura and Callum and Dad stage an intervention. Her dad says that she's too young to spend every evening with her dad. So she reluctantly agrees to the 12 dates thing that begins in 90 minutes. She goes, it's very elaborate. There's this horse and carriage that takes her to this magical igloo in the woods. The problem is, there's no date. Her date never showed. Meanwhile, Dad finally gets back out there and goes to a coffee shop and bumps in to Evelyn. And I'll say this, he's not upset about that. Kate decides to give the dating service another shot and has a skating date with a dude named Oliver. Despite the fact that he just talks about his ex the whole time, they find themselves under the mistletoe. They decide to go for it and kiss, which leads to him breaking down in tears while kissing. Mac is walking around town getting some exercise when Evelyn pops out and pulls him into a dance workout class. He does not stay long. He feels silly and he walks out. It's time for date 3. She shows up for this date. It's basically like a baking competition, and she meets this giant man. He's very tall. His name is Anthony. This date doesn't go that bad, but he makes things really serious and wants to talk about marriage and kids. And she doesn't even know if she wants that. She says she hasn't even given it any thought. And he's like, well, then why are you doing this in the first place? Evelyn helps Mac get home, and they talk about him. Basically, he has to stop feeling sorry for himself and get moving. He ends up back in her dancing class and is crushing it. Kate gets flowers and a card from Richard, the first date no-show. He apologizes for goofing, and apparently he's down at the coffee shop waiting for her. But by the time she gets down there, he's gone. He left his number, so she texts him about how he missed out again by not sticking around, and he replies that next time he'll wait all night for her. This leads to a texting conversation. She finds out that he's a journalist working on a story about the 12 dates. He's also a skeptic about what this whole thing is and also loves Die Hard. Maybe this is the perfect match. While at the next date, she gets to talking with a woman who fell for her first date, but she sees this woman here dancing with someone else, and so Kate is now committed to getting those two together, which she does. Mac was putting up some Christmas lights. He went from 0 to 100. He was feeling himself. He's feeling good, but falls off the ladder, hurts himself again. And instead of calling Kate, he calls Evelyn, who comes over to help. But
she's Dr. Quinn.
She's Dr. Quinn. She's
that's
medicine
who I would
woman.
call. Yeah.
She's the medicine woman.
I would call the medicine woman.
It's not Kate, medicine woman.
It's Dr. Quinn, medicine.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. By the time Kate gets there and finds out what happened, she's not happy. She's not thrilled about what happened. It's time for the next date, which is mates and dates. A lot happens here.
Yeah.
Friends go with you, and it kind of helps you try to find a date. It's a mingle, a social, if you will. Richard finally shows up, and I got to be honest with you, he might be the hottest guy in the world. Dude from the first date who cried in her mouth is also there, who also turns out to be the ex-girlfriend of Callum's current girlfriend, Sarah. Got it? Good. It's a lot. Richard ends up getting frustrated that Kate is running around all night trying to help her friends, that he goes to leave. Kate runs after him and ends up kissing him. He kisses her right back, real big ones, while Callum and Sarah... While Callum and Sarah watch from the window, Sarah pumped, Callum not so much. And now, my friends, was
12 Dates Till Christmas, episodes 1 and 2. 'Tis the season, and 'tis the season for red flags. We did it.
Oh, man. It's time for us to take a break.
Yeah.
It's time for us to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to break these episodes down here on
Deck the Hallmark. It's almost Christmas, but it's not too late to ditch the gift cards and go with the Aura frame, what I would consider the best and easiest gift you can buy for your friends and family this holiday season.
Think about this. Your loved ones are always asking for pictures of you and your family and your kids. And it's so hard to just continue to text them. And that's why Aura Frame is a perfect gift, because you give them a frame that you can continue to send pictures to. And not just that, you can preload pictures onto the frame so that when they set it up, they already see a handful of pictures ready to go. You don't have to worry about storage, because with Aura Frame, you get unlimited free photos and videos that will live right there on the frame. And I'll say this, it took me, it was so quick to set this up. It is not complicated. It is not complex. This is a perfect gift for everybody of all ages.
That's right, Brand. Get the best digital photo frame on the market right now. And for a limited time, you can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com, and you get $35 off of Aura's best-selling Carver mat frames, the one named #1 by Wirecutter. You can use promo code DECK at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code DECK. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. You can support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions do apply. Wait for it. We need a new board.
What is this?
I'm once again asking for donations for a new board. I don't know what it is. You're hammering it, though.
Hi, welcome back. We're talking about 12 Dates Till Christmas. Episodes 1 and 2, Hallmark's Christmas television program. Last year, we got the holidays.
Yes.
This year, we get the 12 Dates Till Christmas. Holidays, pretty good.
Holidays was pretty good, yeah.
12 dates. Pretty good. Let's find out. We're going to break it down right now. We're going to start with the hot takes where we share exactly how we felt about these episodes. We do not hold back. And I'll start with you, Jax. Jax, what do you think about the 12 Days Till Christmas?
Yeah, this was great. This was great. This is what I think I hope Hallmark continues to do. It's funny. Mae Whitman is hilarious.
She's so good.
She's so good. She's so gosh darn good. Like this, the premise is fun. It's still all the Hallmark wholesomeness and romance that you know and love, but it's just funnier. It's better. Everything about it just feels really elevated. Also for me, I'm a sucker for like dating culture and matchmaking. So this is right up my alley because it's also all these dates. This sounds like a genius business idea. Would most people hate it? Maybe, probably. But this is like my kryptonite. I would be weak in the knees for all of these dates. I love it so much. I am thoroughly enjoying this series. And like when Dan said, and I know you weren't trying to make me sad, Dan. You would never do that.
No.
But when you were like, we're not going to get any more of these, but here's other stuff we're going to get more of. I genuinely felt a pang of like,
I'm sorry.
That's no, but you were just being a realist.
It
like
hurts.
you weren't trying.
Yeah.
You weren't trying to make me sad, but it's like this is what if
Dan
you
just does it so effortlessly.
He doesn't even need to try.
Make
me feel awful.
Disappoint people. That's what I do.
He doesn't even need to try.
You
But
never
no,
disappoint me, Dano.
Thanks, buddy.
It just is like Hallmark. If this is what you can do, I'm going to be upset if you don't do it.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at with Mae Whitman and her 12. I mean, I am just charmed from start to finish. I love it so much.
This is very good. With the holidays, they did a thing where it's like 6 different families. And so the cast is only on screen together for not a lot of the time.
That's right. Yeah.
And so that kind of makes sense, like money-wise, right? Monetarily.
Yeah, both of those work.
This Mae Whitman is on the screen the entire time.
That's
and
right.
I'm not saying like Mae Whitman's not like an A-lister, but she's a great name and a great get for the Hallmark Channel and is so good in this. And if this gets us Mae Whitman Hallmark Christmas movies, holy
are you
smokes.
kidding me right now?
She's just so darn likable.
Yeah.
And it's just crushing this in episodes. And so she's on screen a ton, which helps, obviously. But then you had this side story of Mac and Dr. Quinn.
Come on.
And holy smokes, so good. I agree. I think that there's so much about this show that's really great. The premise is wonderful. I said in the synopsis, Richard might be the hottest man alive.
Yeah.
Like when he walked up, I was like, what the heck? Well,
Yeah.
who is this guy? Insane. And so that's interesting. I think I have an idea of where this show is leading us, which in my opinion is that she's probably going to end up with Callum in some way.
Yep.
And the thing that I appreciate about these 2 episodes, and I might be off, but especially the ending of this episode kind of leads us to thinking
there's a full zoom.
at the very least, Callum has some unspoken feelings
That's right.
about Kate. They're doing a good job of it being a slow burn of like
Yes.
in episode 1, they have maybe 2 scenes together in that first episode, and they don't have any one-on-one interaction yet that I can think of. Like it's a slow burn for a 6-episode series that I think is going to end with those 2 people getting together. And I really like that because the first episode and a half, really, I'm kind of just like, I don't remember what happened in episode 2. It was even before I saw Callum's look, but something happens between the 2 of them. Might be a way that she looked at him where I was like, oh, that's interesting. And so they do these things. It's a slow burn. It's not the typical Hallmark heavy-handedness where you're like, those 2 are definitely without a doubt ending up together, and you know that from the jump. They've done a really good job with these 2 episodes of slow burning that, barely giving them any time together, but the time that they have on screen, there's just like a little something to it. And so I'm all in on this. This is great. Big fan.
Yeah, so a peek behind the curtain here is we sometimes get some screeners for these shows and we get to watch ahead and we have to act like we don't know what's going to happen. That is not the case here. We've not seen any future episodes, and I tell you that so that I can revise this opinion if the last 4 episodes fall flat on their face, which I don't think they will. This is the best episodic thing Hallmark's ever done.
Yes.
I got to be honest, and this may hurt some folks' feelings. It's not even close. Like, I'm serious, guys. Like, the way home, there were some times when I watched scenes and be like, man, this is like a loss for Hallmark, but it was always a for Hallmark. This doesn't feel like Hallmark. Like, I know what I respect and to a certain extent agree with what you said, Jax, that it has the same wholesome whatever that Hallmark does.
Right.
But this feels very, very different. It is excellent television. I cannot wait to watch the next one. Mae Whitman is delightful in this. She's adorable. I care about her plight. I care about her character. Her dad and Jane Seymour would watch a movie with those two in it. And here's the best compliment that I can pay this show. I have no desire for Kate and Callum to end up together. Zero. Don't want it to happen. Kind of actively don't like the Callum character. I also know they're going to end up together, but this show is so good that I'm still pulling against it actively, hoping that some way I'm wrong. That's how good this show is that they're
What do you have against Callum, if you don't mind me
I
asking?
just think he's a don't make me sing character that drives me nuts.
Like, don't make me bake?
Yes. Like this, just like I just want to bake my hand pies and you put me in the contest and oh no, is that Kate going on dates? Like, shut up, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't have any. And I also love who he's with. I think she's wonderful. And I don't want her to be painted out to be a bad person because I'm pulling for her. And so
I thought for sure they were going to do this thing at the end of this episode where he walks around the corner and
she's kissing that other dude.
And I don't think they're getting there. Like, I think she genuinely
but
doesn't
she's
want
lying to him. So they're making this thing where she's lying to him.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't even think that it's painting her to be a bad person. I think obviously it's kind of tricky that she hasn't told Callum the whole deal and they're dating. That is a bit of a wait, what for me? But I think it's that she's been really burned by this guy. So I have empathy for her. Okay. I also adore her.
I love her.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I love her.
Jax, does it help at all knowing that I've also been burned?
Stop it.
Before?
No, we don't have time for this. We can't have another.
As somebody who's maybe withheld some truth.
You literally can rent a car, baby Jack. I can't do this
right
now.
It's really kind of scary for all of us.
I've been hurt before. You can't extend one to one and not the other.
Who'd you vote for
Baby
in the last
Jack,
election?
I don't vote.
Oh boy.
Baby Jack, you sat on my lap.
I'm Canadian.
That was weird. Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Me saying I'm Canadian is about the voting thing, not
Yes.
not the lap thing.
Yeah.
I fell. You
It's
caught
not
me.
appropriate.
You caught
You're not
me.
appropriate.
I hate all of this. I want to be on the
You
record.
caught me.
I do too. I didn't think it
fell.
was coming back.
And you caught me.
Okay. Well, it was weird.
Here's what I'm
Fine,
saying.
drop me next time. All right? Go ahead.
All I'm saying is that even though I know the ending and I don't like the ending, this is still the best thing Hallmark's done from a serialized television program before. I mean, it just is. I like the setup of it is great. This dude who comes in at the end and they kiss, he's unbelievable. Everyone in this show you can have a rooting interest for, and the lead is fantastic. And you're right, Brand. If this gets us to Mae Whitman in a Christmas movie, then it didn't even need to be this good. I am already mad about When Calls the Heart because of this. This is fantastic television. This is better. I'm just trying to make people mad with how good this is. This is better than Mistletoe Murders. This is a better program than Mistletoe Murders. And Mistletoe Murders season 2 is excellent television. This is better. Hallmark has 2 really, and I'm not even including Chicken Sisters or Way Home in this. Hallmark has 2 really quality television programs that they've released this Christmas season. Season 2 of Mistletoe Murders and 12 Dates Till Christmas. And I have to deal with season 812 of When Calls the Heart, and it's so stupid.
Well, it's time for all the feels. Is where we talk about what this movie gave us. Feels or show? Sorry, episodes.
Come on, man.
Jax?
I think my feel will come as a surprise to No one.
Ah.
Charles Dickens lesbians.
Yeah.
What more could you want? Like, I love that they had this little mix-up where she pairs Mae Whitman with this like beautiful woman who's in love with another woman, or in like, at least it's fun, it's adorable. You get to see Mae Whitman's character, Kate.
Yes.
Her name. You get to see Kate, how she's like helping all of these dates, which is really, really cute and fun. But I just thought that this was really charming and lovely. And these dates are all cracking me up. The British Bake Off of it all, them tasting what they made and it was awful, and then making it intentionally awful. Like, all of this is just making me laugh consistently all the way through. And Jane Seymour, come on.
I mean, she's 74 years old. That's
Wait, is she actually?
74.
That's
years
insane.
I thought she was maybe like 63 and looking incredible.
That's insanity. She looks
That
great.
is insanity.
I actually, the Dickens lesbians are my feels as well. The strings.
They're going on tour next year, by the way.
Yeah.
Good luck getting a ticket.
A move that they pulled straight from Bridgerton, the strings playing Last Christmas is what made that scene. The strings playing Last Christmas, that was the best scene of the show.
Top 10 shows.
That's right.
The 21st century Bridgerton.
Yeah, Bridgerton and Dickens lesbians. Yes,
it made your top 10. You did not take Bridgerton out?
I did. There's nothing I could do.
Okay.
She put Bluey on the list. Brandon, what do you want from me? The 7-minute children's program.
Great program. It's groundbreaking.
Yeah,
time's a construct. Two things for me, two bits that really worked. First of all, when she gets on the ice and he comes from around the corner and she's like, this is so far away. And they have to like just kind of skate
really
to each
funny.
other while looking at each other. It was very funny to me. And also shout out Nose Whistle. That guy was crushing it with the nose whistle. It was very good. I don't know if it was real or if they added the sound in post. I know there's people that can do that, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I can't nose whistle like that.
I am not jealous.
You can't yet.
You can't nose whistle.
I can't yet. 2026, I'm doing a thing.
All right.
I'm going to learn how to nose whistle. I'm sure there's.
I hate it.
I'm going to be going around the office.
Please don't. Please don't. Yeah.
Will you join me?
Me?
No,
yeah.
What if we all?
I don't want to.
Oh, that was for everyone. Whoa, did it feel? Wait, the way I said yeah, did that feel too intimate for you? Because you looked startled.
No,
you looked startled and upset that I said I would. I was
never
just
be
doing it
upset.
as a friend.
I would never be upset with you.
She just
okay. Well,
as
it
a
was
friend.
just as a friend.
As a friend, she would nose whistle with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will you nose whistle with me as a friend?
No.
Why?
I don't want to nose whistle. I don't want any part of it.
Now I feel weird. I don't want to do it one-on-one. Can Caitlin be there? I feel upset about
Now
it.
it does feel like intimate nose
Yeah, now
whistling.
it does feel inappropriate.
Can't two friends of the opposite sex noise whistle together?
We should be able to.
Come on. Normalize
platonic nose whistling.
That's exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Normalize it.
They open for Dickens lesbians, if I'm not mistaken.
Platonic nose whistling. Could there be any other kind of nose whistling that's not platonic?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
Who's doing
the
that?
most
Like,
platonic activity of all time.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the way, what, the Hallmark here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We're talking about the first 2 episodes of 12 Dates Till Christmas. It's time for us to get to the way, what. So we're talking about what the shows made us go, wait, what? I'll start with you, Jax.
I mean, honestly, there's not much. It's more just like, wait, what? Does anything like this exist? It's a brilliant business concept. And then also that her knight in shining armor, who is, like you said, possibly the best looking man on the planet and charming and I think British, right? Or was it just like British and cosmopolitan and just seems like lovely in every way, is so invested in simply one of the dates that he didn't meet and doesn't like know anything about her other than what they were texting. I'm like,
he's kind of shady. That's a little shady situation.
I'll have more on that in my wait what, but I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, it seems a little too good to be true.
Yes.
I don't have any really. The only one that's kind of a way what for me is that her dad Mac did go from 0 to 10 on the activity scale.
Yes.
Going for, you walk, you dance, and then you go to yourself, I've got lights in me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Ladder.
straight to ladder.
Don't need a spotter.
And then I'm going to go straight to reaching is a crazy thing.
He and
Crazy.
Frank Jr. both
Yeah.
just doofuses.
Just doofuses.
Yeah.
I'm not, Kate really yelled at him, and that was a little too hard there, right? She went a little too hard in the paint there.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You cannot. After that, if you want to put up lights, keep it on the ground. Do the bushes and whatnot until next year. But if you're going to get up on the ladder, at the very least, don't reach. That's good advice for everybody, much less somebody who a day ago wasn't getting out of his recliner. So you gotta ramp it up slower, buddy. You gotta. And I'm not saying she was right to yell at him like that.
No. I can't imagine yelling at my parents like that. That's a crazy move.
But if
even
you're
adult parents.
but if our dads had a hip situation and the first thing they do
was get up on a ladder. Oh, I would give them a hard time for sure.
Well, she's also an only child of parents who have parentified her.
Yeah.
Since she was a kid.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dano?
Yeah, most of mine are about the dating service. Now, I don't disagree with Jax that it is a phenomenal business model if it's possible. Like it seems like, but like what's going on with this dating service? Like these, first of all, how much does it cost? These are elaborate.
What a gift by her friends.
Yeah, like there's a date where they rented out an entire ice skating rink with music and decorations and then an entire ballroom and these dates are not cheap, easy to come by dates. They're also finding all of these partners, and it seems like they're doing a ton of research to make sure that the partners are a good match for each other before the date. It seems borderline Christmas magic supernatural.
Yes.
Like, and then you have one woman who's like your personal date concierge. Is that just her job to just be Mae Whitman's personal date concierge? I'm not mad. Once again, I'm not mad at any of this. But if it turns out that in episode 6, this is all Christmas magic or somebody made a wish to Santa, I also won't be mad because it seems so comprehensive that I just don't see it as a possibility.
Yeah.
It is insanely elaborate.
It's crazy.
Like, did everybody get that same ice skating rink dates? Like, did they get it? Did everybody get it for like 30 minutes with
the only date that seems possible is a Great British Bake Off. That one seems...
Well, and the Mates and Mingle.
Well, so then Mates and Mingle, then we find out that the guy she dated in date 2 was the previous serious relationship of her best friend's now serious girlfriend. Are there 15 people in London? Like, how is that? Like, are you kidding? Like, that's what makes me go, how many total people are there in one of the most important metro cities in the world where that can happen?
It's also feeling like, go ahead.
I was just going to say, with their train set up, it's possible.
Yeah,
I mean, they got a great public transport system. You've experienced it. You've experienced the tube.
You would think that Callum's girlfriend, what's her name? Whatever. That she would probably, you would just know something. And I know she's trying to keep it a secret, but for that to just coincidentally, Sarah, that coincidentally, I get it. Yes, my wife's name, Sarah. That coincidentally could have been any name.
It's really tough.
Could have been any name.
It really could have.
Is it Sarah with an H or not?
Yeah. Well, that's how I wrote it down. Maybe.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. For that person to be coincidentally important in Mae Whitman's story, in Kate's story, and Sarah's story is just, can you imagine in Manhattan, Jax, that
I do feel like in Manhattan, I always accidentally run into people that I can't believe I'm running into.
Which is wild.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I seeing this person? I've also, when I was on the dating scene, would see people on the apps multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on apps, I could totally get it. And I will say this, all of that is not, to me, is not a complaint as much as it is a feature of this show. It takes me into a realm where I don't have to worry about as much of real world because it is a little elevated from that. And so if it comes out that this dating service is it's been a lot of actors, or it's been Christmas magic, or it's been manipulated in some way by someone, then I won't be surprised, is all I'm saying, because it seems a little too good to be true. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's Sarah with an H.
That's tough. That stings. That was all I had. Oh well.
It's time for
The only Sarah I think about is my wife. That's the
There
thing.
you go.
That's on.
There you
He
go.
recovered. He
You
recovered,
block
and
them
he.
all out.
Nailed
How
it.
about that?
That's right.
It's time for what the Hallmark is, where we wonder what could have been. Maybe it's a clear question we still have. What are we still wondering about? We might get these answers. We might get these answers in the next 4 episodes. Jax, what are you still wondering about?
I think that her best friend, which her name is also escaping me, it's probably Alex.
It's Alex. Yes, it's Alex.
Are you talking about the guy?
No,
Not
Callum is
not
the guy,
Callum.
but her
and
female best friend,
Laura, I believe.
Laura. I think it's so sweet whatever her and her husband have going on. They're high school sweethearts. I think it's like wholesome and cute, but also she's got a little bit of like a spicy edge.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Also,
in
pretty
seeing a little
crazy
bit
how
more
much
of
he
them.
looked like Callum. That was pretty crazy. Did you not think that he looked like Callum? Was it just me?
Wait, do you think that they're
No,
Wait.
it looked
Oh,
just
okay.
enough to be like when she leaned over and kissed him, I was like, what? Oh, it's just it's a different white guy.
it's a
Don't
different
worry.
white guy.
Oh, that guy looks like Callum. Yes. Yeah, different white guy. I don't know. All white guys kind of look the same to me.
Yes.
But except for you guys. You guys are extremely distinctive.
Of course. Yeah.
Are we?
We're not run-of-the-mill bearded white guys.
With podcasts?
Nah, and tattoos.
With
No.
podcasts.
I don't have
We're
tattoos.
distinct.
Yeah, he has tattoos. I don't. That's how you can tell.
That's
That
how
is the
you
difference.
know.
That's how I tell you apart.
That's right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, my biggest question right now is what's up with Richard? There's something
Yeah.
like the pictures from Paris, and like there was some of it that just seemed shady doings. And yeah, like you mentioned it, him signing up for this service for a story, not showing up to one date, and then not doing any of the other ones. Like, what was his
Yeah, what was the
There's
plan?
something about him's not lining up, and also I don't know if I mentioned it enough. He's the hottest guy in the world, and so
Yeah, there's that.
It's all reading as shady to me. So I know he's got.
Have you been burned by hot men in the past? It sounds like
Sounds
you
like
don't
it,
trust them.
yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah. I burn myself every day in the mirror.
Ah.
I don't really know what to do
No.
with that, but there's
No
something.
doubt.
Dana,
There were 3 or 4 jokes there. I kept them all in my back pocket.
Wow.
I didn't say a single one of them.
you can say one of them.
No, I just good. I liked yours the best. Yours, you burn yourself in the mirror.
Were you
I think
going
it
to say
was-
something about the nose whistle?
No, I would
Oh,
never.
okay.
I'm going to go out on a limb
Never.
for mine. I think this whole thing's been manipulated, and I'm sure I'm wrong.
By whom?
I don't know. I don't know
Santa?
what if it's, Callum. They say that Callum clearly expressed his love for her or tried to kiss her once, and she wanted nothing to do with it. They've said that in episode 1. They mentioned there was a moment and she didn't want anything to do with it. And someone, maybe one of her 2 best friends, Laura or Sarah, whose names I definitely know, they have decided to set this up so she can see what she's missing. And that is
Well, why would it?
But like,
why would
that
it be
makes-
Sarah? Though?
Think about it. Wouldn't be. I think it'd be Laura. It'd have to be
Yeah.
Laura. But think about this: like these men that she's meeting are perfect stereotype. Like this guy who just wants commitment immediately is such a perfect stereotype. They know that she's not going to be into him, and so this other guy who misses the first date, we're going to find out something about him. And so that's a long shot to me.
I just don't
But there's
know-
enough there that it makes sense.
I just don't know why Laura would do this when Callum is currently in a relationship with
I
someone
don't know.
who's pretty dope.
I just am trying to.
Yeah.
I know.
I
that-
hear what you're saying.
I know that Kate and Callum are going to end up together, and I'm not happy about it. But I care so much about the show that I'm willing to go.
But
Go for
Sarah and Ollie are meant to be you guys.
Who's Ollie?
Sarah, I won't.
The guy who cried while kissing.
Yes.
Sarah and Ollie are meant to be.
Yes,
Ollie's
they
meant
were-
to be alone
No,
somewhere.
no. They were together, Dan. They were together for years, and he's realized that he missed out on the best thing
He's
of his life with
awful.
her.
He's-
She
I-
wants it. She wants it in her heart. I can see it in her face. I love Sarah.
I love Sarah too.
Your wife.
we
got
love
it.
Sarah.
Your
We
wife.
loves, but Ollie. Listen. No, I don't want him to end up with anyone.
Ollie and Sarah are going to end up together
God,
for sure.
that would be that.
Do you not think they will?
Let me just ask you guys this:
There was this weird delay in her acting, like when he would say, "Give like." There
and
was
her
these
not
pauses.
wanting to talk to him read to me
Yes.
like I'm worried that if I talk to him, I'll do something I regret. That's
Oh,
how I. That's how I
she's
felt.
I will
wanted
say when
to-
she said 5 minutes, I thought she was going to end it once. I did think she was like, I'm sick of dealing with this guy. But later, when she paused about telling Callum, that's when I was like, there's
She's
something
wanted
there.
a commitment from Oliver for years.
Why?
And I mean, we're seeing him at his
Zach
worst.
Woods over there.
We're seeing him at his worst.
Spitting
And you
in
know what?
people's mouths unsolicited.
He's an ambitious man. And look, Callum
Is
isn't
he?
ambitious enough for her.
Callum isn't ambitious enough for anyone.
Well, let me ask you this, Dan. What percentage chance would you give it that Kate and Callum don't end up together?
Under 10%.
Under 10%.
I would say maybe under 5. Let's go 5%. 5%, a 1 in 20 chance they don't end up together. Which is, here's the thing, is we've been doing this for an hour.
Let me ask, it's only
But it's
43
been
minutes.
fun.
It's
Yeah,
not that
there's
long
a
of
show
talk.
that I reference all the time on this television, on this here podcast, that no one else watched, called Sex Education on Netflix. Have you seen Sex Education on Netflix?
No.
It's
It
got
has-
a
it
lot
has
of
the
great
word sex
actors
in it,
that
so I'm
you've
out.
seen, and of course
Same.
you are, in other things.
Jack's
Emma
Jack's my
Mackey,
notorious anti-smut.
yeah, anti-smut. you too.
Anti-smut campaign.
It is a sneaky, great show about identity and purpose and love. And there are two. There are two characters in that show that so incredibly belong together. And in every season, it's British. And in every season, they find a way to not have them end up together.
Ooh.
And every season, the user ratings on IMDb on the finale plummet. And the show has so much integrity, through the gills integrity, because these two characters come from different worlds and probably wouldn't end up together in real life, but they're so good, and you want them together so badly. And this Netflix program has the integrity to go, nope. And I spend the entire show going, man, I wish they'd end up together. And I kind of have the reverse feeling about Kate and Callum, where I'm like,
Yeah.
the thing to do with integrity is these two folks don't need to be together. But I get that I'm probably wrong there, and that's fine. I'm totally fine with that.
What do you think? There's a world where Callum set all this up because he's trying to get over her.
Could be. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that doesn't look good on the computer.
Certainly doesn't.
So we will be back next time with another one. Until then, remember the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas!
I'm just going to shut it down.